taxes, talking about our tax dollars, where they're going, what they're being used for. Let's go now to our reporter, Emma. Emma Burns joining us now with a look at how there's this new project that could put your tax money into a different kind of situation.
So actually, it may not affect your tax dollars as
Oh.
much as you would think, interestingly enough. So for those that live in Tyler, I know I've been talking about all these open houses where you're able to go put in your public input for how you want the future of Tyler to look. And talking with the planning and zoning director today, he said that something at the top of this list is affordable housing. And I know a lot of us are like, we want an affordable place to live, maybe some income-based rent. Well, there is a new potential project that could be coming. So just looking ahead a little bit, the city of Tyler, the Tyler City Council is set to vote on a resolution to support what's going to be called the Tyler Senior Village Housing to get a housing tax credit. So this tax credit program is insanely competitive. So basically they have to get a certain amount of votes from city members. Basically, this would allow them to continue to move forward. So I know you see this church on your screen right now. This is the Iglesia Nueva Vida Church that is down here in Tyler, across the street from the Salvation Army in downtown Tyler. That is where they're looking to develop this new affordable housing complex for seniors. So hey, if you're 55 and up and you're looking for an affordable place to live, this could soon be in your future. So it's really, really interesting to think about, like, hey, this could be a really great thing for a lot of people out there.
I drive by this all the time heading into work, and I'm always curious. I was like, is it an active church? And then you see that, some of the windows are kind of boarded up, and you're like, okay, what's the game plan?
Right. And I did reach out to the church to see, if there was a reason they were selling. It's Monday. I know a lot of churches are closed on Monday, so I wasn't able to hear back from them. But doing my own little research, it looked like it was up for sale in sometime mid-December. Well, now this the Houston-based company that's working on the development for this project, but they've done developments all over East Texas. So I mean,
they have a lot of experience.
They have a lot of experience. I mean, they have over 1,000 projects that they've done. So this is going to be a great addition to, especially North Tyler, for those that are looking for this affordable housing option.
So who did you get to talk to for
Right.
this?
So kind of backtracking a little bit, I'm kind of jumping to the forward a lot right now. This is still a proposed project, and the city council is not voting to get construction started. The city council is would vote in support of the project to get that housing income credit. So just keep that in mind. The Planning and Zoning Board still hasn't met to discuss this, or isn't an application in to change the zoning around. So like I said, jumping far ahead, but it's definitely something to look forward to in the future. So I was able to speak with Kyle Kingma, the City of Tyler Planning and Zoning Director, and he kind of talked about, why this could be a good thing in our community.
So every time we've done community surveys, we tend to get the feedback that affordability for housing options and diversity of housing options for every stage of life is important to our community. So with the proposal here to add additional affordable units for our senior community, that seems to achieve that preference.
So again, we're still waiting for everything to really get the ball rolling.
Right. So for the actual development of the project, I contacted the, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I'm trying to think. I believe it is.
There's so many
give me 1 second. I
involved
could
with-
tell. I know my brain has been moving at like 35,000 miles an hour today. Well, anyways, I did reach out to the developing company today, and they were saying this is still new. They're still trying to figure it out. Like I said, that zoning change request hasn't even been put in, but that's a long process, y'all. We're talking, this could be a while before it's anything. This is just for that tax credit. And they're also, if they're able to get this affordable housing tax credit, they're also going to get a historical tax credit, because they're not going to rip down the church, so don't worry about that. They're actually going to try to uphold the historical integrity of it.
That's
and
cool.
just restore it and build inside. So they're not going to rip the church down. Maybe you or your family members have attended that church. Don't worry, they're going to respect the
The history.
the history of the building. Yes.
Which I think is so cool because, I'm sure like many, we drive by it. It's a beautiful building.
Yes.
And we want to see it restored to its original,
Yes,
what it looked like beforehand.
And that's what we want. I mean, that's what I feel like all Tyler's been talking about recently, especially with all the downtown improvements. We want to, improve, make things develop toward the future, but also preserve the history of our city. So I think that this would be a great opportunity if the project is able to move forward for those wanting to stay here and live in this area.
So moving forward, what's the next step? So
Yes.
Wednesday, right?
So Wednesday morning is when the Tyler City Council will meet. This is going to be one of the agenda items that they will be voting on. And again, this is not voting to start like a construction contract or anything. This is just simply to show their support for this housing tax credit.
All right,
Yes.
perfect. So we'll continue to follow along, see how everything kind of moves ahead, and of course give you an update come Wednesday if they get
Yes.
that tax
Come
credit
Wednesday,
or
and
not.
then we'll have an update, let you know if they can keep this development moving forward.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Emma.
All right, of course.
We appreciate you. All right, y'all, let's continue on. Let's go.